What's something your parents don't know about you? Submitted by Sithghost 4455. That I have a tattoo. It's been 4.5 years and they have never seen it. First time I saw a naked woman, I was with my grandpa. He showed me the photos. That I'm married. I still have cancer. My mom thinks I'm cured. She has Alzheimer's, so we're not correcting her. My dad always comments on how confident and chill I seem. Monsieur, I'm usually experiencing a lot of anxiety, mostly about money and my future. Hard to let those feelings show, though. Edit. It's great a feeling to see that there are so many other people out there who experience this same feeling. I'm glad my grandfather is dead. He was abusive, but I don't think my parents realized the extent of it. It's not actually an online game. I can pause it. That my first hospitalization for suicidal ideation was actually an attempt. It would break my mom's heart. How I constantly worry about them dying. My car got towed today, right after finding a new apartment. Still don't know if I should be happy or sad. That I know they were aware of the abuse my sister endured by a family member and did nothing. One day, when my sister is in a better place, I will tell them how selfish they are and how disappointed I am in them, monsieur. Then I will cut them out of my life. I can't forgive that, ever. Edit. I have to get ready for work, but I just wanted to say a few things. First, to all of you who have suffered abuse, you didn't deserve it and someone should have fought for you. The strength you have to be standing here today amazes me, and I wish you all the safety and happiness in the world. For everyone asking why I didn't do anything about it when it was going on, I'm 5 years younger, and we were children. I think I knew something was wrong, but at 6 years old I didn't really understand. On top of that, my sister actively tried to keep me safe and away from it. She's been protecting me for so long, and I feel that I owe it to her to protect her now. For those asking why don't I tell them now, it's at her request. Both of us are adults and are living on our own. However, she's still working hard to feel safe and stable. Additionally, this is the first time in our lives we have a family that mostly gets along, and she wants to keep that for now. My sister knows how I feel and she calls me for help when she needs it. That tells me she really trusts me. I'm not going to go against her wishes, no matter how badly I want to. Lastly, I'm a woman. My mom doesn't know that the mental, emotion abuse she inflicted on me as a child almost made me kill myself at 13-14. She is a very big denier of these actions and manipulations during my childhood, but I've gone through therapy and have made my peace. We have a decent relationship now, but it will never be what I have with my father. He's the reason I stayed on this earth, and even then I don't even think he realizes that he literally saved my life when I asked him to fight for my custody at 15. I think he knows to some extent, but I don't want to ever ask if he knew. BC, I know how painful it is for him. He already struggles with the fact that he didn't fight for me when they split. I was 3. He chose to let me decide for myself and didn't want me to resent him for taking me away from her without my own decision. I hit my breaking point and he jumped into action with a lawyer and saved my life. I try my hardest to reassure him that he was trying his best, and regardless I still turned out okay. But I know he still beats himself up over it. That I share a bed, and more, with my roommate. Everything. They never took the time to get to know me. I keep any all relationships with men under wraps around the monsieur am female. But ever since my last relationship ended so badly and caused a lot of emotional distress, severe depression, alcoholism, etc., anytime anything new comes along, I just avoid it so I don't get their hopes up. Nothing's worked out so far, so rather have them believe I don't want a relationship than try and constantly fail. Deleted. I know about their sex tape. Edit. I'm not giving it out. Please, cease. I am terrified of them. You almost got me, Momus. Your niece try. My parents don't know that one of their Halloween decorations was ed by a deer one night, and they think it was the wind, but I saw it all from my widow. They fixed it and still use it to this day. That they didn't provide me with nearly enough emotional connection growing up. Sure, I was provided for, but I was never really connected with on an emotional level. I wish they knew how much that affects me. I'm on antidepressants. Also, a lot of the issues that lead up to me going on this year. Also, for the record, medication has been an absolute game changer for me, and I have no qualms about it. I just know that my parents aren't really interested in any part of my personal narrative other than me being a successful, fulfilled adult. They accused me of coming home strung out. I was actually sexually assaulted and just looked like shit. I have testicular cancer. That I am an intelligent, functional adult who can, in fact, handle my own shit without their interference. And if that does not change soon, my address. I'm on Reddit. That I regularly search the obituaries for their names. I don't want to have anything to do with them, but I'd like to know when they are dead. I watched all 8 seasons of Gut without my parents knowing. My mom would never let me watch it, but I told my dad after I was done, and we talk about it all the time when she's not around. I'm addicted to alcohol. I just bought some spicy mustard. Haven't told them yet. The drugs I've done. I'm a teen and they're somewhat strict. They don't let me have my phone after 10 o'clock at night. So I found my mom's old phone, reset it, set it up with my ID so that it would forward text messages from my normal phone to it. And I keep it in my room this year. Pretty much everything. Haven't spoken to them in 8.5 years. How much homework, work, self-discovery, cocaine, writing, reading, and studying I do. That I'm gay and my best friend is actually my boyfriend. At least, they really like him too, so yeah? Well, just my mom. 'Cause my dad died when I was 13, but I was strung out on meth when I was pregnant. 22. With my son. I didn't know I was pregnant until the 3rd trimester, and I somehow managed to quit cold turkey. But I constantly had nightmares about my son being born without arms or legs. Luckily, I can say my son is fine. He's 18 now and the smartest, coolest kid I know. Maybe it's mom bias, but I know for a fact that he doesn't drink, smoke, or do drugs, and I'm so proud. He's a better, stronger person than I am. My parents don't know that I've awakened to the fact that we are in a cult and that they are blind devotees. I wanted to leave, but I don't want them to disown me. They are lovely people, but they have devoted themselves to this stupid cult that they turn into monsters whenever someone criticizes the religion. They think I'm fortunate because I was born, saved, into this stupid cult, but in reality they're being controlled by the cult's narcissist leader and siphons their money twice a week. I'm an alcoholic. That I've been very close to suicide a number of times. How close I actually am to giving up and killing myself. That my mom being alive is the sole reason I don't hang myself at this very moment. I have thought about it so much. I have a detailed plan of exactly where, when, and with what I want to use to do it. She lost her mom to suicide when she was about my age, and knowing her son was struggling with a strong desire to do it as well would break her already damaged heart and rip her apart. Let alone me actually doing it. Once she passes away, which I hope for her sake doesn't happen anytime soon. I'm not sitting here hoping she dies soon so I can do it. Not at all. I don't want her to die. I really don't know if I will fight on after that. The only situation I can see stopping me once she passes is if I have a kid by that time. I was raped nearly 10 years ago. I have PTSD but told them it's just a panic disorder. There's a running joke in our family about how I'm so jumpy. They don't know it's a startle response. Some things a parent just doesn't need to hear about their child. That I miss the monsieur a lot. My dad knows nothing about me from the last 20 years. Maybe when he gets back with the cigarettes I can tell him all about me. The hentai addiction. That I failed out of college and have been pretending to go to classes. That I open-mouth kissed a horse once. If we're being real, that all I want to do with my life is get an old black Cadillac, hit the road, and wander around from Florida to SoCal and back. Rock music, Marlboro cigarettes, a legally dubious shotgun in the trunk, a bottle of vodka in the back seat, windows down, radio up, nothing but dirt, diners, and abandoned truck stops for miles. Hit the theme parks in Orlando and LA. Check out the long-abandoned Six Flags New Orleans and Rock Aho'ola Water Park. Do 80 plus down 66. See a show at every drive-in theater. Party in Vegas. Hit Jake Paul with a baseball bat. Piss in the Amboy crater. Visit the infamous Salton Sea. And come back home after a while with photos, video, memories, and possibly a few warrants out of California, Nevada, Texas, and Alabama. That's the dream this year. My dad doesn't know much about me at all. I've tried to tell my mom some things but she thought I was trying to get attention or sympathy, so I don't tell her much either. Bad stuff, like sexual abuse, suicidal ideation. Also, she doesn't know I'm a damn good singer. She's heard rumors about it but that's it. I'm not straight. They're not homophobic or anything. I'm still just trying to figure myself more out first, I think. I'm bi but like I wanna know for sure before I say stuff with it, ya know? I masturbate. When I was 15, I found my parents' collection of whips and chains, dildos, DVDs, some edible underwear and finally a rubber squeaky chicken. I'm being totally honest and I still don't know what the chicken was about. My parents don't know I dated like 4 people. None of my relationships really lasted so they were easier to hide. But still,